You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. I want you to imagine for a second that you and your friends decide to go explore the jungle. And for one reason or the other, you get lost from them. And while you're searching for them, a deep fog begins to cloud your vision, and you can't see anything. You can't even see a foot in front of you. And you kind of begin to panic. And you realize that panicking isn't going to help you, so you try to be rational. You look down and you observe that you can see your feet. And you can see maybe a step in front of you. And although you can't see the end of the jungle, you don't see your friends, you take that step. And then from there, you take another, and then another. And little by little, you find your friends, exit the forest, and you are completely unscathed. You completely avoid every single obstacle simply because you decided to take step by step. So, why does this matter? Why is this important? And why should you care? Well, I myself struggle with this personally. You see, ever since I could fucking remember, all I ever wanted to do was become a YouTuber. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. Like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, this is back in the vlog days eras. I thought they were the coolest people, and I thought that if I could do that, I would be happy. And so that's what I did. I started making videos about whatever I was doing, whatever a fucking elementary, middle school kid does. I would record myself playing in the playground. I would record myself opening basketball packs and baseball cards. And record myself playing video games like Minecraft or Fortnite or Destiny or whatever I was playing at the time. But then I quickly realized no one liked my content. And for good reason, it was pretty bad. And so then I became kind of a perfectionist when it came to YouTube. So instead of pushing out all this content, I started to pull back the content. And I bought myself a $2,000 camera. I bought myself a laptop, editing software, camera lenses, microphones, you name it, I bought it. And I started to make more content. But then, despite all this money I invested into YouTube, still nobody watched my videos because the content was still pretty bad. It was just pretty bad now on 4K with some editing. And so then I became even more of a perfectionist. I started posting a lot less and started putting out content what I thought was a little bit better. But again, still nobody watched. It would still maybe get 100 views, 200 views if I was lucky. Even though I'd put substantially way more effort into these videos, I would record and go home and edit for hours on end and edit thumbnails and this and that. But what I failed to realize is the content was still pretty terrible. And so this pipe dream of becoming a YouTuber kind of just collapsed on itself. I stopped posting videos. I decided that this just wasn't for me. And time to move on in different endeavors of my life. But in the back of my head, I would be out with my friends or doing something interesting, and I'll be like, this would be really awesome if I could record this and I can, become a YouTuber. But then, again, I realized something. My content was bad. So if I can improve my content, maybe people would start watching my videos a little bit more. And so that's why I'm making this video in the first place. You see, I made a challenge for myself for the next 60 days, or probably like 57 days now because I've still been posting, to record a video each and every single day. No matter how bad, no matter how terrible, no matter if I have an idea or not, or what I'm doing, just to post a freaking video. And like I said, to be honest, the content's pretty shitty. But the whole point is that every single day I'm getting a little bit and a little bit better. The first video was kind of bad. Second video was a little better. Third video, and now I'm improving little by little by little by little. I'm still not at where I want to be, but hopefully by the end of the 60 days I will be. But most importantly, if I don't become a YouTuber, I still know every single second of every hour, of every minute, of every year that I put into this YouTube thing, it's going to pay off. Because yes, the moral of the story is to just start. Take your first steps into doing what it is that you want to do. No matter how much you think you're going to fail, no matter how far away it seems, no matter how whatever, just start. Take that first leap of faith. But along with that, you realize something. You can never fail if you don't quit. So take that first step. And don't stop until you get yourself out of the fog.